Whew. So this topic I'm talking about today, see, it needs to be said, okay? It needs to be said. Some of these points, they need to be made. I asked you guys on my Instagram, if you're not following my Instagram, don't forget to follow me. It's always somewhere up here. I asked you guys on my Instagram to tell me your unpopular opinions about Nigerians. Obviously, disclaimer, these things are not just specific to Nigerians, but clearly I'm Nigerian and a lot of us watching this video are Nigerians. So that's why it's, you know, unpopular opinion about Nigerians, because some people will always say, but it's not in Nigeria that used to do this. We know that, but we're Nigerians. So we're talking about our dear country, Nigeria, today, and some of the unpopular opinions that I and you guys have about Nigeria, okay? So I asked you on my Instagram, and as usual, people really wanted to just say their minds, because I'm like, what is happening here? When I don't vex. Anyways, I'm Nelo. Hi, Nelo here with a very beautiful face. In case you're seeing my face for the very first time, hello. That being said, subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I beg. What did I do? See this fine face now? No makeup. Like, look at. Please just hit that subscribe button, okay? Thank you very much. Now, first point, and this is my point, like this is actually what made me to start thinking about this unpopular opinions. Like this first one, I'm not even going to say it's somebody else that said it. Nami Tokam, and I'm saying it with my full chest, right? A lot of Nigerian comedians are so inappropriate, highly inappropriate, and people laugh and clap and comment like, oh Baba, you don't do them again. Oh more, this one finish work. What are you laughing and commenting? Do you know there's one particular video in my head I cannot get off my head, because Nigerians actually applaud people that joke about, say, rape and different things online. Like, it's disgusting. There was one video, I think, let me not say who, I don't know, but it was when Thatcher just left Big Brother, during Thatcher's stay of Big Brother. So this comedian took Thatcher out, they finished eating, chilling, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then they came back to the room and Thatcher said, oh, she didn't want to have sex with the person. I bet, all this, after all my money, after all the money I spent on you, but they are joking and laughing. You must open, no, you know. How is that even a joke? Do you get? What are you teaching people? And a lot of people watch these things thinking it's a joke. And they go on to even do it in their life thinking it's a joke. No. Consent is not even a joke. But this video is not even about consent. But a lot of Nigerian comedians are so inappropriate, especially when it comes to women. And this is an unpopular opinion, but it should be a popular opinion. Like, why do we laugh at these things? Like, why do we actually laugh at them like it's a joke? Not everything is a joke. If you go... See, there's so many things to joke about in Nigeria. It's not even the same with like Americans. Like some of American comedians I watch, the things they joke about, very cute. They talk about things like, I smashed her iPhone 13 and gave her a new iPhone 14. You know, good, expensive. It's expensive, but it's good. Imagine smashing my iPhone 12 and then give me iPhone 13. I'll be iPhone 14. I'll vex, but I'll collect now. It's easy to transfer things. And sometimes they don't spoil the phone. They all smash the screen. Point is, it's still a joke, but it's not sexual. And must every joke be sexual? Must every joke be said every day? What is all that nonsense joke? Please, let's stop laughing at inappropriate jokes, I beg. Especially inappropriate jokes about women. It's not funny. A lot of people said this. Nigerians are loud, but the biggest cowards. See, let me tell you, if there's one thing I have realized as a Nigerian, it is this. On social media, everybody is loud. Sometimes it's not even on social media. It can be in real life. People are loud, but time to take action, stay online. Nigerians are so loud there. Like, let me even use online, because Nigerians are very loud online. Like, you see comment section. Let's even use comment section, for example. People that have done videos about you, insulted your life, your generator, they'll see you tomorrow. Oh, hi, Nelo. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Nazom. Hi, Gift. I don't even know who else's name to call. But point is, I'm not telling you the same person last week that was... In fact, one happened to me. Right? I'm going to give you this example. One happened to me. I went to Abuja and, you know, I was meeting people. This was last year or so. You know, I was meeting people. And then I was actually going to meet this person. But somebody now sent me a message. Like, since I'm meeting people, please be careful of this person. I'm like, why would this person send me this kind of message? The person now sent me the video link. This person made a video insulting me, my family, and I would have met the person, I wouldn't even know, because I don't really see these things. But like, how are you so confident and loud online, voicing your hatred for me? And then the next minute you're in my DM asking us to meet and film. And do you get what I mean? Wait, what's the word I'm looking for? Give the same energy. And this happens in social cases as well. Like online, people are saying no to this, saying no to abuse, no to this, no to that. But then in real life, you see another woman going through abuse. My dear, at least he's not a this, he's not... The Nigerians are just cowards. They don't know how to stand up for things. I say Nigerians. I'm a Nigerian, I beg. And this is people. The people that sent me this thing, see them. See, it's people that sent it. It's not me that said it. Okay? We endure too much. Yes, Nigerians endure too much. As a person, I hate endurance. God forbid anybody use endurance to know me. I forbid it for myself in Jesus' name. Amen. I do not endure shit. I'm short-fused, like I like to say. I don't like enduring because it's nothing to be proud of. As Nigerians, it's nothing to be proud of. Obviously, there's some things that we don't have a choice but to kind of endure. But that's still part of being cowards, actually. We're enjoying so much, but time to take action, time to speak up, time to freaking vote Peter Obi in as president. A lot of the young people are supporting Tinubu. Embarrassing. It is the most embarrassing thing. Like, if you are even a supporter of Tinubu, for example, please just stay in your room. Do not voice. It's shameful. Do you get what I mean? Tomorrow you come and complain about shooting. Come and complain about inappropriate treatment, shooting, this one, that one. You say Black Lives Matter, blah, blah, blah. You be talking about unfair treatment. Time to take action and vote. You will not. You will not. Yeah, the NSAS thing. People will be loud online. Oh yeah, now voting a better president. You want Tinubu? You're embarrassed. Be ashamed of yourself. Please, this video is not about who we should vote for, but we all know we should vote for Peter Obi. See, you're not going to tire for me and Peter Obi's matter this election period. When I go tire, because as a young person in Nigeria, why vote for, like, Atiku is not a candidate, but not for, because I'm not saying Atiku does not mean you should also vote for Atiku. Be wise. Oh, this person said Nigerians are colorists. I've heard this quite often. I've heard this a lot, and I'm not going to lie. Like on social media, people, the Nengis of the world, what's that one from last 2 years? I mean last year. That skinny. I can't remember. She's fair. Those people. Then Benjamin. There's one. And hey, what's Benjamin? Maria Benjamin of the world. You know, people like that pass through Big Brother and come out. They're doing way better than their darker, companions. Not to say that those ones are not doing well, but I feel like a lot of brands tend to go for the lighter skinned one. So yeah, I think it's a thing. Somebody said the bleaching. Why? My sister, I don't know why. It's Bobrisky. I blame Bobrisky for this bleaching thing. But I think Nigerians are not coming down for bleaching when it comes to bleaching. Don't you think so? I think it trended a while back, but now people are now appreciating like their real color. I don't think it's a big problem now, but at the end of the day, bleaching. Why? People are saying very loud. Nigerians are very loud. So there are two types of loud, right? I don't know if it's loud in speaking, which I think a few people actually said that. I remember reading a few people saying that Nigerians speak loudly, and I said leave it for us. Yes, I'm one of those Nigerians that speak loudly. Leave it for us. We're not shouting. Yes, especially Yoruba people. No offense, but like me particularly, me as a person, I have a tiny voice, like people say, but I'm loud. Like, yeah, I'm loud. It's a Nigerian thing. Maybe not, whatever. But a lot of Nigerians are actually loud. See, there's always generator on. There's always noise somewhere. We feel like people cannot hear us. So we need to shout. We need to make people hear us. That's why we are loud. Then loud when it comes to like being proud. I don't know a lot of people. Funny enough, like in my close circle, my circle, my friends, no proud person, not even one. I don't know any single proud person. And again, it depends on your perception, right? I have a friend, she started YouTube, but that one, I'm not calling her YouTuber. Point is, I remember one time she was very skeptical about how people would perceive her. If people would think she's proud, say you see her in her big car with her driver and her police, blah, 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 you start thinking she's proud. But I'm like, no, Nigerians tend to see rich people as proud anyway, so why not live your life? It's your regular life. If I yourself living that life, you even want better. You want to be traveling in private, if I want to use a helicopter to be going from here to there, because why stay in traffic when you can helicopter it? Do you get what I mean? You're looking for more. So to you, it's your regular life. You're not being proud. But to a, like, should I say less fortunate Nigerian, they might think you're being proud. So I think this proud sometimes, it depends on who. People like a Kidwire. I'm using Kidwire because we all know that one is proud, yeah? Kidwire is proud. We know it's proud. But for the most part, a lot of people are not proud. They're just living their everyday life. If every day I spend 100K on buying food and I'm vlogging, I'm talking about, I'm not proud. It's my life. I'm just telling you what I do. But you watching it, you can see it as what she always feeling like, what she always telling us. But I'll tell you how I got slapped. You will like it. You will comment and say sorry. And I'll tell you how I did something good for myself that I spent money on. You say I'm proud. Do you get what I mean? So I don't even think that's something people should worry about. But personally, I don't even think a lot of Nigerians are proud. Like, I don't think so. But hey, maybe they are. Let me know in the comments. And hey, this one says some of us fake accents a lot. I went deep into this. I don't know if that video is going up before this or after this. Oh yes, Nigerians like to fake accents. I don't understand. Like why are you faking? Like who? Like what's the point? Like who are you trying to impress? Like Lagos accent. That's why I call it. But see, watch that video. If it's going up after this one, you need to watch that video. If it's before this one, then you must have seen it. But I'm just going to leave this at that. This person said Nigerians are not open-minded. The world does not revolve around Nigerian food. There is more flavor out there. My sister, there might be more flavor out there, but the world revolves around Nigerian food. For me, for me personally, I know it's an unpopular opinion, but for me, no matter the country I go to, I want Nigerian food or the closest best. When I mean the closest best I can get. If I don't see, I chop chicken and chips and bread till I come back. I don't like how Nigerians can boldly come to a wedding or bridal shower without gifts, right? Nigerians do that a lot, or even birthdays. See me say Nigerians, I used to do it too sometimes. But me, like, I'll normally just send money or something. But Nigerians actually don't know how to gift people, especially for like your close circle sometimes maybe. But you know, you can be doing wedding, even your bridesmaids will not even gift you. I say this again, I do it, I've done it. So we're all on this particular table. But maybe it's something we should start doing. There's a post trending recently where people are saying, or someone tweeted and it's now trending, about how, you know, just wire them money instead of buying them gifts they don't need, or gift they already have. You know how you're doing wedding, 3 people will buy you blender, 10 will buy you microwave, no need. At the end of the day, you actually end up giving those things out. So maybe as friends now, right, we should just start asking our friends like for their account numbers and just gifting them money, even if it's 10K, 5K, 2K, whatever you can afford. It's better than nothing. But yeah, we should get into that habit. Nigerians are condescending. Yes, this one is true. Nigerians are condescending. Yes, I was just about to say this. I hate the fact that a lot of Nigerians are entitled. And let me tell you, when it comes to this entitlement, the littlest person is entitled in Nigeria. Like, your gate man is entitled. Let's say you give your gate man food. Let's say you give him food money. I don't know your deal with your game man, but say you're not supposed to be giving them food. You pay them for food and everything. They're supposed to, you know, some of these security men, they have kitchens as well. And then you give them food for 2 days. It kind of becomes a thing, though. Like for most people, they feel like now you owe them food every day. And then when it comes to money, dashing money, you know how you just, like, you do a work for me now, dash you 1K. You do another job another day, I'll dash you 2K. The next day you come. It's almost like in their head, they expect that money. And when they don't get it, it's almost like they do their job less. You get, they're always entitled to someone else's money, someone else's time, someone else's something, especially family members. Especially when you're helping family, it happens a lot. When you're helping family members, Nigerian movie taught us this. Like, it happens a lot to a lot of people. You start helping your family, say you pay this school fees or do this here and there. All of a sudden, it's your duty. Like, if you don't do it, you're a bad person. Please stop it. It's very annoying. This one just hates Nigerians too. Which one is they don't cook cleanly and their food isn't really tasty? It's tasty. It's very, very tasty. Nigerian food is sweet. Yes, this one. We are too spiritual and fetish. Maybe not unpopular opinion. Please, my sister, it's an unpopular opinion. Nigerians are too spiritual and fetish. And that is something I do not get. Fetish, especially, like, people we always believing somebody is coming for us. Do you know that somebody can die of HIV now? In fact, back in the day, I can imagine that they thought HIV was in fact, your village people have sent juju to you. Because, you know, when something is unexplained sometimes, it's not like we'll have the best hospitals in Nigeria anyways. When something is unexplained, especially when it comes to sickness or something like that, Nigerians just believe it's juju. Everything is juju. Like, everything is juju. Sometimes it's not juju. You're not working hard enough to blow. You're not working hard enough to make money. Obviously, I know people are working hard enough to blow and make money. But not everything is juju. You are not putting in the work. You were sick. You did not know. You have not been going to the hospital. You have not been checking yourself. You don't even know that you've had cancer for a while now. You don't even know that you even got HIV. You have shared it to 20 other people. You don't know the sickness that is wrong with you. You don't even know that your liver that you have been living with all the bad habits you have, you don't know is already damaged. Then you slump one day and die. You don't even know you have BP because you don't check your BP. You will slump one day and die. Village people, it's that guy that came to his house last week. Remember, that guy brought food, they ate. Not everything is juju. Nigerians are too fetish, I beg. Nigerian influencers make the job look difficult. They flaunt plenty money. I think everybody in this country is either mad, depressed, frustrated, tired, stressed. My sister, why are you vexing? So let me say this influencer one. There's actually something that they sent to me recently. I'm like, so true. I'm an influencer, right? I'm not going to lie. It's not the most difficult job in the world. It's not that difficult. Some contents are difficult. The planning, blah, blah, blah. But then again, like this person explained, so is every freaking job in the world. Nobody loves their job. Do you get? Like, nobody will say their job is not stressful. Dangote is not stressed. Do you understand? He's rich, but he's not just chilling and doing nothing. Like Steve Jobs, well, he's dead. May his soul rest in peace. What's the other one's name? Yeah, Elon Musk, not even the Microsoft guy. Bill Gates. Those people, they're living a good life, but they still have a stressful life. Their job stresses them. Stock is going up and down. Business, things are happening. Do you get? Every job is difficult. So when influencers make the job seem like it's the most difficult thing, oh, I have to edit one video in a week or 2 weeks. This, I have to do this, I have to do that. Everybody's job is hard now. You're even working for yourself. You can choose not to do it. Nobody will beat you. You can choose to travel. Nobody will beat you. So I get your point, actually. I'm an influencer. And again, I even used to ask myself sometimes when I see like like me now, I'm married, I have children, I have job, I have a lot going on in my life, but I still try to be as consistent as possible. I put in my best. Like, I try to be consistent. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm not out here saying, my life is so difficult, these children, this man, I have to get, I don't have time to put video. I'm not here saying it, but there are obviously people that don't even have all these other things going on, and they come out and tell us how stressful and annoying this job is. My sister, don't mind them. Start doing the job, enter the job. You're not going to find it that stress. I'm going to play one video. Maybe I've even played, I'm just going to play it at this point. This person is absolutely correct.
Funniest part about all these influencers trying so hard to convince everyone that their job is difficult. Of course you think it's hard. It's your job. That's how a job works.
I'm being so incredibly serious when I say this. Any influencer who tells you this job is hard is either lying or just straight up lazy. I personally can spend anywhere from 10 to 24 hours on one video. I have to get the source material for whatever I'm doing. I have to style it myself. I have to shoot it myself, and I have to model it myself. I have to then edit, which usually takes the longest part of everything. Even with having to do all that just by myself, I will be the first one to tell you this job is easy as shit. You get to wake up whenever you want. You get to work for as long as you want. You can clock in, clock out as you please. You have no boss. You have no coworkers. Shit, you got unlimited vacation days. You get paid time off because when you post, your videos are still getting views, thus you generating revenue while you're doing jack shit. You get to decide how long your shift is. You get to decide everything about your job. You're literally your own boss. And yes, this can be a double-edged sword, but for the most part, it's fucking great. And there is no cap on how much money you can make in this job. Literally, people wake up, sit down in front of a camera, and just talk. 6 figures in the bank. I seriously just think anyone who says this job is hard probably just lacks real self-awareness. And this is coming from somebody who's never had a conventional job. I went from college straight to this shit. I never worked a regular job where I had to clock in, I had a boss, all that stuff. And I'm telling you this job is easy. I feel like the people who say this job is hard, either A, never had a conventional job and just lack that self-awareness, or B, let's say they did, but they're just straight up lazy. And I won't lie, a good point that the person in the last video mentioned was that no matter what job you have, you're gonna complain. Every job does have its own hardship. People just like to play this game where they say their life is harder than other people's lives because, I don't know, it gives them some level of empowerment. And I'm not trying to say that this I'm not trying to say like this is the easiest job in the world. You obviously have to have a lot of self-drive and dedication to become successful. Obviously, like any job, there's good shit and there's bad shit. But to get online and be like, oh, my job is so hard. Okay.
And the next point, I think everybody in this country is either mad, depressed, frustrated, tired. My sister, frustration. It's mostly frustration. Frustration can make you go mad. Do you understand? If you watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that movie that time, it was frustration that made that woman just start acting crazy. So Nigeria is not easy. It's not an easy country. So this one is really an unpopular opinion, but it's the facts. A lot of us are frustrated and angry. Tell them. So many people think they practice religion, but so many times they are worse than those that don't. I swear, and this is so common in Nigeria. Everybody swearing by God. The God that I serve. The God that I serve is not sleeping. He is going to do this. He will kill my enemies. He will do this. In church, every Sunday they are praying, God fire my enemies. God do this. You think is how God is to work? You talking all that. You're other people's enemy. You're a very bad person. You're horrible. But Nigerians just believe in using God's name anyhow. They feel like once they just put God's name, they are spiritual. It's like me coming here saying, you know what? Let's say I drove nonsense yesterday on the road and somebody hits me and then come. By the way, it's me that drove nonsense. Somebody will not hit me with their car and then come. That person that hit me yesterday, it shall never be well with you. The God that I serve, the God that I serve, He is going to punish you. It's not by that. And Nigerians also believe in loud prayers, in loud everything when it comes to church and religion and God. Like, it's not like that though. You can sit down on your bed. God even said itself. It's not by being loud when it comes to prayer. You can sit down on your bed, pray to God for 5 minutes. That prayer will be more powerful than if you went somewhere shouting for 1 hour, crying out. No, it's not by that. That's my own personal opinion. It's an unpopular opinion, but it's also my opinion because I don't believe in that. Nigerians, when it comes to prayers, they go about it the wrong way. You can be going to church and not miss church every Sunday, but you can be the greatest sinner. You can be the greatest sinner, the person on their bed asking God for forgiveness of their sins and behaving better and treating people better and being better. Will still go to heaven and be saying bye-bye to you that you are in hell. It's not by going to church, I beg, and it's not by calling God every 5 minutes. The God I serve. We all serve the same God now. It's not the same God. I'll still go to my room and pray to the same God I serve. Men are now, this one choke. Men are now women, and women are now men in relationships and marriages. My sister, I spoke about this recently, right? When I talked about like financial roles in a relationship, where a lot of people, that video, I need to do a reaction to some of the comments in that video, because a lot of comments I feel needs to be read out in case you didn't see. But a lot of people were saying, in fact, they can't wait to contribute. They can't wait to do this. They can't wait to be the one financially responsible for their family. They can't wait to do 50-50. They can't wait to do this. They can't wait to do that. At the end of the day, even in the Bible, do you know there was a part that God said that the world will come to a time where women will want to take up a man's role, just so that that man will stay married to them. It's in the Bible. I'm not saying contributing financially is a problem here, but from this unpopular opinion about women taking up men's role, I'm telling you that these men, some of these men don't even take up your role as a woman, but they're taking up a lot of his roles as a man just to keep him. Nigerians are highly underrated, for real. Their land is so blessed. To be honest, I'm not one of those that will ever leave this country for anything. I feel like all the success that I'm looking for in this world, I can achieve and get in Nigeria. Nigerians are so underrated. Like, Nigerians as people and Nigeria as a whole, obviously we know a lot of bad things are happening, but so is it happening in every other country. Like, people are dying in every country. People are entering schools and shooting children. People are robbing people. Black lives matter. Blacks in America are not even happy. So they get like, the devil you know is better than angel you don't know. That's me when it comes to Nigeria. Nigeria is blessed. I claim it. I believe it. And my blessing will come through living in this country. Nigerians are actually amazing people. And a lot of people actually said it here. Nigerians are amazing, good people. And I genuinely believe that. Just that sometimes frustration, people will carry it out, but Nigerians are good people. So let me just read this last one. So I'm just going to read maybe last 3, but yeah, okay. So someone said Nigerians are hypocrites. Agreed. Nigerians are the most dramatic storytellers. Yes. A lady was telling me a story with fake tears. Oh no, we see them a lot on this YouTube now. We see them a lot. They'll be crying. Even apology videos, even videos claiming whatnot. Everybody's crying. Fake tears. It works though. It works. So if you have the fake tears, come out and cry it. It works. And then finally, someone said Nigerians are obsessed with grass to grace story. Correct. It's part of what I just said. I believe that my own grace story is in this country. I'm not obsessed with grass to grace story, but a lot of Nigerians just believe there's better out there. Even when they're saying in a relationship, they believe there's better out there. In a friendship, I beg, this nonsense person, I cut them off. There's better out there. They're living in Nigeria, earning money. It's not enough. There's better out there. Nigerians always believe there's better out there. For the most part, for a lot of people, there will be better out there, but some people fail to realize that their situation is actually amazing. Some people are in amazing relationships, but they want to live because they believe there's better out there. Some people are living an amazing life in Nigeria, but they want to move to America, become cleaners or whatnot, because they believe there's better out there. People always believe there is better out there. Grass to grace. My sister, it can actually happen for you. You can actually go from grass to grace, but that won't be the story for everyone. Some people actually go from grace to grass without even knowing why. Chasing grace, they leave the grace they're in and move to grass. Anyways, that's it. That's the end of my unpopular opinions. Those that always participate in these things when I ask on Instagram, thank you so much. My Instagram is always somewhere on the screen. Okay, I think it's actually here. Let me just point here because I believe it's here. But anyways, my Instagram is always on the screen. So do follow me on Instagram. Follow your girl. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video if you liked it. And I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.